welcome back. My name is Melissa. If you don't know me, I have 3 girls now all living with me: Alexis, Valerie, Lillian, and my husband Jeremy. Yeah, we're making waffles because that's been working out. I know I showed you a couple of times. I make waffles ahead and it helps me to get things done in the morning and I don't have to think about it. I just put in the toaster, stick it in and just keep it moving. So that's actually worked out pretty good. We also did some bucket list stuff. We made some puppets. Those came out pretty cute. I'm not a puppet maker. But we all made 3 different kinds of puppets so that we can kind of get all the puppets out of our system. We made some mini pizzas too because it was pizza night and I was gonna make big pizzas, but I don't know, I was feeling everybody having their personal pizza and it came out good. I ended up putting like bacon bits and stuff like that and everybody loved it. So, you know, probably do that again. Today I'm making rolls. I'll show you that in a minute. Lily learned to sew by hand. She's done like little machines and stuff like that, and she's did like a line sewing, but I was teaching her how to do like knots and stuff and different stitching, and she was excited, so she was working on a mask, and I'll show you that in the future. But yeah, she did pretty good. I'll just show you what the clip of her little sewing beginnings came out pretty good. She was pretty proud of it, pretty happy, so I'm excited about it. Today we have to get chores done. I've noticed I've had more clothes now. Daughter who's disabled, she had a bad day. Like, there was the one bad day here so far that was that bad, because she's gotten a little upset but she's gotten over it real quick. She had a pretty tough day, and it wasn't nothing where, because she doesn't communicate, so it wasn't nothing where she could just tell me. It took a little bit to get over. I even gave her a new gift that she was supposed to get. She was supposed to get it for her birthday. Instead, I ended up giving it to her early because I was like, oh, maybe she'll be happy with it. And it did. It calmed her down for a good minute. Like, she was really excited about it. And then she was over it. She was upset again. But, you know, we did try, so I guess that's what counts. She did communicate with me afterwards, but it was pretty funny. I'll show you that in a minute, what she communicated to me. She has a PEX book that she uses different pictures to communicate of what her wants and needs are, and it was just funny. I was like, whatever. I gave her a little cup of Cheerios, I gave her a magazine, and then I honestly, after that, she was good. But it's just, to get to the point where she wants to communicate is harder than her just communicating and being happy. So that's enough about that. I did organize my mess. I call it my hoard because I have a lot of craft stuff, a lot of stuff for my work and things that I use, a lot of materials. Yeah, I finally went through that. I organized it. Checking up on her. I organized it. I put it in bins. I'll show you that in a minute because I was pretty happy about it. So I think it came out pretty good and comfortable. Trying to get to it as easier than I did before. But listen, I'll take every day that makes my life easier when it comes to certain things, as I do millions of things throughout the day. Doing extra stuff for Alexa's birthday that's coming up. Planning her birthday. She's having a watermelon theme, which is really cute. I'll show you the stuff I'm making for her watermelon thing. Before I show you that, this is just basically the waffles. I did another round of the waffles and it came out pretty good. And yeah, I can explain this. This is a puppet that I made. I'm not good at making puppets. I'm good at making regular things, but not like small things. But my daughter made a puppet, a hand puppet. I made what do you call that? Marionette. And then my little one, she made finger puppets because we wanted to finally mark some stuff off the list. We had a couple of things, but we're getting through them. And so today was doing puppets, and we were like, why not? We just did a bunch of them. I think the little finger puppets actually were the cutest out of all of them, but it allowed us to do something extra, mark something off our list, and go from there. But it you know, I wanted to share with you because it's been all over the place and a lot of different things. So I just share different things that like the puppets, I thought it would be fun to share with you. But I also had right after the puppets, I think it was, I didn't feel like cooking. We were doing stuff all day, so I ended up making mini pizzas and some sliced mini potatoes roasted in the air fryer, and it came out good. I used bacon bits this time, which was actually delicious for everybody. I didn't put it, but I also put broccoli on the side. You know, it's just, this is, like I said, this is every
2 days maybe tops, because we have the laundry outside of our house, so I have to go to the laundry to do it. And every 2 days I'm taking a bunch of loads, and I'm doing clothes much more than I was, of course, because I have an extra child and I like to keep her clean, so we're just constantly doing clothes. I i show you this because this is just my everyday thing. I don't show this to you all the time, but this is, I'm normal. This is what I'm doing all the time. I'm folding clothes, I'm vacuuming, because we have a dog and we have kids and they're all over the place. You see mine, little one. I tell her to pick up clothes. She threw herself there for a little while and started talking to me before we put my clothes away. So she had some stuff there too. But yeah, it's just been busy. We've been getting the last birthdays finally. Alexa's birthday is the last one before holiday season. We don't really get much in between time, because right after now, the birthdays are past, and now I gotta go back to school shopping. I already ordered their curriculum, but we're actually taking a trip, which I'll share what their curriculum is for the year, and I'll also share our shopping haul. I'm planning on going to like Five Below, getting them some stuff from Five Below, just a limit, and then I am going to take them to the dollar store. But I have to do it when Dad's home so that we could take the turns with my oldest, because of course it's harder to take her just anywhere, especially for stuff like that. She doesn't like the tedious things. She likes like right to the moment stuff. This is one of the days that she didn't have a good day. She was having an issue. I'm not sure what it was. I think it had to do with the TV. She didn't like what was playing, but this is just real life. This is what happens once in a blue. She'll get like this. It's not all the time. She's been so pleasant, so I can't really complain. I gave her her sensory sock thing. You put your whole body in it and you could stress it, and it's very airy. It's good. But she ended up using her communication board, and she wanted to have Cheerios and a magazine. I gave her a magazine and it seemed to help her, so we finally got a break from that. I ended up taking her to the car wash, and she had a good time. She was confused, but we took her out first, and then we decided to switch, and I took the girls out so they could get out for a little bit.
Right? Grandma's back is already broken.
Oh, Lily was really excited. I'm showing you this because she felt really achieved with her sewing skills. I just taught her to sew, so she was able to do a different stitch. And then I make something for all my girls. If you follow me, you'll see that I always make gifts. They make gifts for me. We buy stuff, but we also make stuff because it just means more. So I decided to make this quick sock caterpillar that I saw online, and at the end I put a little rice bag because yeah, it's for sensory for my oldest daughter. I figured she'll be happy. She plays with this weird sock thing with these plate balls in it, but I was like, you know what? I think this is kind of cute. So I put that together, and a mask that I made. It was a mask that I had in my shop a long time ago, and I've just saved it. And I would like to edit it honestly, but yeah, I think she'll like it either way. I think it's cute.
Also, I killed my husband's coffee mug piece. If you ever use Yetis, we've had Yetis for like, I don't even know how long. The whole family has a Yeti. I have one, which I don't have one anymore because I had to give my husband my top. So the Yeti comes like that, right? And then it comes with this top. And the top has a piece, like a black slider that goes on there. And I had to give him my black slider because I was washing it and it went down the garbage disposal. And I didn't notice it did. And I was running the garbage disposal and I heard a lot of clanking. Needless to say, it's destroyed, and now I don't have a top, but I'll get a new one because I know I have, I think they come insurance or something like that. I can order a top online or whatever, but just my husband needed a top because he needed it for work, so I just gave him mine, and it was my mistake for breaking it and killing it. So yeah, that's besides the point. That's what happens with it. There's a couple of things I did. I don't care about the inside, but I took the outside and I just colored it as a watermelon. This is where her spoons are gonna go. And then I made us photo props. What do you call that thing? My laminator, the sheets of those have been overused for the kids for several things. I've done pictures and stuff for Valerie mostly. So yeah, I did the old technique before lamination was a part of my life, and I used tape. And I was like, you know what? It works. It's only for the time being. I thought it would be fun for the girls and I to do little pictures and stuff like that. I'm going to do a backdrop. And I thought it'd be nice to make it kind of like a older kid's birthday. But, you know, my daughter's still in her mind younger. But I thought it would be really cute. And I'm dying to show what it's going to turn out like because I'm really excited about it. Lily is going to make extra treats. She's deciding to make... She says she's making coffee cakes, chocolate cake, oatmeal raisin cookies. Because every time party time, we always have a bunch of treats. That's when we cheat mostly. Not that, you know, that I haven't been cheating on and off. But I mean, like, actually I've been doing pretty good for the last couple of days. But I do sneak stuff in. But yeah, for the birthdays, we definitely, or parties or celebrations, we do treats and all that stuff. So yeah, we're going to stuff our faces. And then we'll go back to trying to eat healthier. So if she does post that, I'll share that at the end. But if not, yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. As for the roast, I put potatoes in there, sliced potatoes. I also put this is the same roast that I got from Costco. So this is the last piece because we already had 2 pieces. So I put Italian seasoning, onions, garlic, salt and pepper. I also put beef stock in there, and I put some honey just for a sweet taste. And I'm just gonna let it slow cook for the rest of the day, and it should be good. And then I'm just gonna add like probably some carrots inside like I did last time. They loved it, so I just changed it up just a little bit, but yeah, pretty much the same. Yeah, this is I left it in her spot, so it's a little dark here, but yeah, this is her communication book, and it's just a bunch of Velcro pieces that has the small little pecks on it, and then she just pulls what she wants off of this. She puts it on this sheet, and then she hands me the sheet to communicate what she wants. It works for her, but like I said, it takes time because it depends on when she wants to communicate. If she's in the mood to communicate, then she'll pull that out. If she's not in the mood, she will push it away from me and she want nothing to do with it. So it depends. But yeah, but so far everything seems to be working, and we'll see how it goes. I forgot to show a before and after. This is midway. This is all the stuff that I'm organizing. I took out a lot of these bins that were under my bed. That was in my closet on that floor with a bunch of stuff. That's books that I'm getting rid of from homeschool. Those are homeschool items that I had under the bed, and I'm gonna fix. That's for a drawer. I'm gonna show you where that drawer went. There was the storage thing that was like this, but I had this for work before, and I don't know if you noticed, many times of using it as a board when I was gluing, you know, and moving and all that, got it destroyed. So I'm gonna show you what I did with the stuff from there. But I cleaned everything up. I took my yarn and my ribbon out from the top there because it was hard to access it, and then I ended up putting it in here and moving some stuff around. This is a bin for Christmas time that I usually sell. All my work stuff is here. That's my emergency bag. I still gotta move that. That's garbage. I cleaned this out, and the bins that were over there, the drawers, I put them there because it's these were in better tack than I had them. They're just sitting, so I said why not. And then the old drawers that I used for those bins, I try to be creative. And remember I had this the labels, which actually I have them on there if you could see, and you could just pull the tabs out and write on them. So I decided to put them on the drawers that were in there, and the extra drawer that I had with that, and now I got storage under my bed. And what's good is that it slides out really easy, and so does this, which is what I have my purses and a couple of shoes, because I also have storage behind my bed, behind my door, but that works out really good. And I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff that's on here, all that stuff, and I'm gonna organize it so I have a place for everything. Looks like a mess, but it'll look better afterwards. And then the other shoes I have behind here for now, which is it was Alexis, but she didn't have that many shoes, so my shoes are on the top and hers on the bottom. But it works out good because there's hardly no space since Alexis moved in, and I'm just trying to make sure that we have flowing space. So you'll see that afterwards, the after.
I often forget to pull the camera up. I'm still getting used to always having a camera on me. But yeah, this is the after. I got my homeschool stuff under there. Everything was easy to get to, and it made it functional for me because I just didn't want it out and in your face or taking up the space, so it worked out good.
He's always on me all day. I sat down, took a break. It was another day. If you hear her in the background, that's my oldest daughter. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate all your support. Bye, Teddy. Until next time. Bye, guys.